do a video for the people having this same issue. The issue with this one is, and this is on an '07 Impala, it won't come out of park. Even if you have the key on and the car's running and everything, it won't allow you to come out of park. And sometimes the same issue will also cause to where you can't pull the key out of the ignition. And it can happen at any time. You know, it could just break at any time. But the way you get the console off, start with that. This piece right here, basically, it just pops up. It just goes on right here, and you just get something underneath it, and you just pop it up. It just has these little clips underneath right here, all the way around, about 6 clips. It'll just pop up and move out of the way. And then you have these 2 screws right here. You have 1 screw here and 1 screw here. You undo those screws from the center console, and then back here underneath the little carpet pad, you'll find two more up in the front and then 2 more in the back, and you should be able to just lift it up and pull it off. Also, one thing to note: if you're stuck somewhere with this issue and you can't get it out of park, and you have to be able to get, instead of towing the vehicle, you can just push this button right here, and you can usually access this button right here if you just pop off the thing off the trim piece, and you'll be able to, you know, at least be able to get out of where you're at. But the issue with this one is there's this little connector right here, and when you move the shifter, this thing moves with the shifter. It moves up and down, and what happens is the wires get fatigued right here and they break. On this one, it was the ground wire that broke. So what I did is I went in the wrecking yard and got this for $2. You know, you can go in and you just get a whole bunch. You can get a whole bunch of different ones. It doesn't have to be off of a shifter, off of the shifter on the '07 Impala. They have the same plug. What I did is I just went and I cut this one off because I'm going to rewire it anyways. You don't want to try to redo the clips or anything like that. It's just a huge hassle. And I went in the wrecking yard and just matched it up with the same amount of wires. This one actually had 1 extra wire, but that's okay. As long as it has all the wires in the right places, in the same places as this one, you can go ahead and plug this one in. What I went ahead and did is got some butt connectors, did the wires, but these are shrink tubing butt connectors, so you could take a lighter or whatever to them, it'll shrink them down, and it kind of puts a nicer seal to it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one with tape, and then but that's the issue there. So if you're having that issue, that's a possibility as to what it may be. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them below.